Welcome to Redvee TV, supported by A-Star Recruitment for the 2019 season, or the off-season as the case now may be. And we are here, Kevin, with the new home and away kits for 2020.
And very nice they are too.
Indeed, I feel like I should be stuck closer a little bit to that blue one.
I've done this on purpose.
Keeping me away from it. Fans will have the favourites. From what I can gather, everybody likes the home, but the away kit has gone down an absolute storm.
Yeah, it looks from our social media interactions that the away kit is the more favoured one. But that home one, I think it's one of them that, as ever, when you see it in the flesh, it always looks that little bit better. There's a little bit of detail in there that was part of the output by Saints that I couldn't see on the pictures, but the
nice little bit of silver trim,
down the side, and it just makes it look a little bit
stands
better.
Out.
Yeah,
I've not really seen any negatives from the kits, but that blue one, the minute I saw it, it reminded me of the Canterbury Bulldogs, but with my allegiances, a royal blue kit will always go down well in my household, so I know what's going to be on my Christmas list this year. Cash Converters extended the sponsorship with the club this year, as well as taking on as principal sponsors of the home kit. They have become the away kit sponsor as well, taking over from Krabby's.
Yeah, and they're doing work in the community as well, so they've got to be commended for that. Yeah, definitely.
Canaxia, who we believe have links with Mark Thompson Transport, took over them. They've come on board on the home shirt and the away shirt. St Helens College once again, and our favourite sponsor,
A-Star Recruitment.
A-Star Recruitment once again on the back of the jerseys, as is Hatton Solicitors, sponsors of the Redvee website, so they know a good brand when they see one, don't they? But lovely kits once again.
Yeah, the thing I like about the away kit as well is it's possibly the closest we're going to get to white with a blue V. Like the old school, when you think of the late 80s when we had St Helens glass sponsorship and it was white with a red V and white with a blue for away. It's probably the closest we're going to get to that, so that's why it stands out for me. But yeah, return to red shorts and red socks as well for the home.
You've got to mix it up somehow. Yeah. There's only so much you can do with a kit with a red V.
Yeah, that's it. And I think people, like a couple of people I've spoken to, said they like it when it's just a plain white shirt with a big red V. If Saints did that every year, we wouldn't sell any shirts. I think that's the whole idea, is to mix it up a little bit. We've kept good brand awareness with a V on the away shirt as well. So
I like the fact that we've actually kept a V on the away shirt this year as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, I have sometimes wondered whether you should wear your home shirt at home and your away shirt away and maximise the amount of times you wear both kits. I know some fans will think you should always wear the red V as much as you possibly can. But listen, whatever kit we go out and win games in this year, we're going to look smart doing so.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing them in action.
Yeah, winner on sale already in the club shop. Yeah. Well in time for Christmas as well.
Yeah, shorts and socks next week, I think it is.
Yeah. So Christmas stocking fillers, kids. You can blame us, go mad at your mum and dad. Put it on the Christmas list and see what Father Christmas brings you in his stocking. Now this could be the kit that we become world champions in.
It certainly could. Announced today. What day are we on? The 12th? Is it the 12th of November? Announced today that we're going to be playing the Sydney Roosters here.
And why not?
And why not? On a Saturday evening, 7:45 kick-off.
That's going to be a good day out.
It will be, under the lights. To be honest, again, I know some people have the thoughts over the World Cup challenge and the fact that it's always played over here. I've actually seen an Aussie whinging that it's being played over here again. But
it's where the money's made, isn't it?
Yeah,
and where the interest is.
Yeah.
And you know what? We haven't built a stadium to send the profits elsewhere.
Yeah, exactly, to take it, like we've done it in the past where we've had to go to Bolton.
And for me, why send 17,000 Saints fans out of the town when you've got the perfect location here for it?
And we'll get some, I'm sure we'll have some Aussies in the crowd as well, won't we?
And Wiganers.
Yeah.
Dressed up as Aussies. 2015 was the last time we played in it. We got demolished.
Game didn't happen, don't remember.
But
not interested.
I don't think it happened for half the team.
No.
But for me, it was a different side that actually won the championship the season before. This time round, I think there's a real sense of optimism that we could give them a game. We could essentially pick the same 17 who won at Old Trafford a few weeks ago.
Yeah. That's it. You're hoping for that continuity. I mean, it's a shame that Justin Holbrook isn't going to oversee it, but Christian Wolf coming in, he said that he's going to bring in a tough brand of footy. That might be perfect to kind of get the yardstick of what his pre-season's been like and the early season form. And he knows what it's about. Again, he's been an assistant coach. He's just beaten the Aussies. So yeah, hopefully there won't be too much difference.
Cobwebs by the 22nd of Feb should be blown away.
Yeah.
It has replaced the postponed round 4 fixture now against Catalan. So we'll have 3 games, hard games. Warrington first off, Salford first off, Warrington away. So we'll have games that will get us match ready for it. We're not going to go in cold. You wouldn't have thought. And Sydney, I don't think their season will have got quite underway. For me, it's a real chance to run them close and gain our 3rd world crown.
Yeah, and you'd hope that there'd be a better showing. I know last time we played down here in the World Club Challenge, we were blown off the park by a superb Rabbit Holes outfit. Hopefully,
you do remember it.
Hopefully we can. I read about it somewhere. Hopefully we can, as you say, just not stay in the game, but genuinely go out there with a chance of winning it.
Another final, another Morgan Knowles first try.
Yeah, hey, why not?
Now the fixtures since our last video came out.
Yeah.
Some standouts. We will be playing Toronto twice away, but only once in Canada, and we will go down the week after the Sydney game to London, to Saracens, to face the Wolfpack down in the capital. A nice little road trip.
Yeah, nice road trip. It's another 4G pitch down at Allianz Park. So it's one of those that, could it be early doors that 1 or 2 drop out? I think you look at other pitches it's tough to say. It's tough to say, but you wouldn't be surprised.
It's going to end up with half a Super League players on a 4G pitch just to wind us up. To nullify Saints.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. You don't know, because it's early in the season. It might be a case of we're trying to get our combinations back up to where they are, so players do actually go out and play on it. There's almost, is there less of a risk because it's a newer pitch as well? Because we knew someone who played on the Trailfinders pitch last year, and he said there was another pitch at the kind of complex, which was a better pitch than the one that the Broncos actually used, but it wasn't surrounded by the stands, so they couldn't go ahead and use that one. So because it is a better pitch, a newer pitch, and because we train on a 4G pitch anyway, is it a risk? Or will we see kind of the combinations early doors being put into place?
The argument, I know it's a 4G pitch, but with it being at Saracens in the capital, with Sonny Bill in the lineup and the attention that will probably attract from national media and a lot of Union fans in London, for me it's a massive opportunity for Saints as champions to go down there and build the brand as well.
Yeah, that's it. A little bit me was thinking, I wonder if Saints will take stuff, a little bit of merchandise, or be able to, and take it down to Saracens.
We'll sell it at the back of my boot.
Yeah.
Sorted. I only want 10% commission.
Well, that's it. Could we do that? Could we take even like scarves, hats down there? It's probably going to be cold because it's February, and sell a bit of our merchandise. Will we be able to do that? I think it'd be a good idea if we could.
Let's be honest, nobody wants a Toronto shirt.
Well, not when you've got these two beauties here.
Do you reckon they're going to get the Toronto shirts pre-printed with Williams on the back?
I think
every single one.
Well, not every single one, but I think they'd miss a trick if they didn't just have them ready.
So there's a choice between Sonny Bill Williams or Brad Singleton. But yes, it'll be a good chance for Saints fans to get an early looking of Sonny Bill. He's a bit past it these days, but do you know what?
You tell him that then. You tell him.
He's got to catch me first. Seen this physique. This is why we put the camera so far back. Other early fixtures, obviously Salford first up to kickstart the season. A rerun of the grand final, hopefully we'll get a rerun of that result. And then an early trip to Warrington.
Yeah, we've been to Warrington early in the season before. I don't think it necessarily holds any fears going over to Warrington. We've got quite a good record. I think actually if you flipped it and it was here, Warrington might fancy the chance. I mean, they will fancy the chances, but it's not something that you think, you know what, we could come away there and get a loss. You think, well, you know what, if we're going all right, if we've had a good pre-season, we usually have a good record up there.
Warrington themselves have a new principal sponsor for 2020.
Yep.
Vacuum.
Yep.
You know why, don't you?
You're going to make an atmosphere joke here.
I was going to say they both suck.
All right. Oh. Fair enough. I think mine was better.
Were you going to say there might be a championship vacuum in Warrington?
Yes, possibly, yeah. Anyway.
Send us your best vacuum jokes below.
Warrington puns, yeah.
But yeah, so Magic Weekend, again, we've discussed. Toronto in May. Wigan away isn't until round 28.
Yeah.
By which time Wigan will be out of the playoffs.
Shame for them.
It'll be a nothing game for them. That'll be their cup final, won't it? As we march on towards another grand final. But yeah, it's a strange one, that being so late in the season, isn't it?
I think it's because we play them twice, kind of at home first, don't we? It may be down to when they can and can't use
The pitch.
The pitch.
Because unlike us, they don't know their own
Well,
state.
exactly. I mean, it might well just be logistics with other teams and when they can use the pitch, and they've just sorted out all the fixtures. Listen, we've got to play everybody at least twice, some 3 times.
You were going to use the immortal line. We've got to play everybody the same amount of time.
No, yeah, we've got to play. We've got to go and play them at their place. You know what? I think we've played them last 2 rounds as well over there. Doesn't matter. We'll go over there. I'd imagine even towards the end of the season we'll go over there. That's when we'll be just getting towards our peak as well.
Louis McCarthy Scarsbrook has been granted a testimonial for the 2020 season.
Yep.
Richly deserved. Coming up from London, he probably couldn't have envisaged the 10 years that he's had here and how he is basically made St Helens his second home.
Yeah, it's good recognition for him and for his career up here. He seems like a popular character amongst the squad, like people saying. He's always laughing and joking. You always need that. You always need to be able to kind of come into work as it is for the players and still have a bit of a laugh, don't you?
Listen, you need players like that in the squad.
Yeah, it's somebody to cheer you up as well.
But it's his performances on the pitch that have gained him this recognition. At the end of the day, you can be the class clown all day long, but if you're no good, you're out
somewhere.
And you end up running a barbershop. But as the case may be, it's going to be a very popular testimonial season, I would imagine, with some good events, and I'd imagine Louis will be quite a character when he gets on that stage.
Yeah, I've seen Louis in a forum before, and it'll promise to be stuff that you've got to get down to, even if you just get down to one. I'd imagine I'll come down to at least one of them, because they are a good laugh, especially with when Louis got the mic and he's not letting anybody else talk.
That sounds familiar, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. But you're not the Louis McCarthy Scarsbrook of us two. You're not funny enough.
Well,
okay.
I gave you a phone call yesterday morning, didn't I, Kevin?
You did, yes. Yeah.
With a little bit of news about an event taking place here in one of the suites at the Totally Wicked Stadium. The night before we go down to London.
Yeah.
6 days after we become World Club champions, we hope. A man who wouldn't get in our squad anymore, would he?
You are joking.
Johnathan Thurston.
Yeah.
An evening with Johnathan Thurston here at the Totally Wicked Stadium.
Absolutely amazing. I love Johnathan Thurston.
I thought you were going to cry when I called him yesterday. He's your favourite player.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. That's it. Outside of non-Saints players, he is definitely my favourite player. He just comes across as such a nice bloke. There's the video that he was mic'd up, and it was just showing like his emotion throughout the game. I watched a little bit of the grand final that they won. I think that was back in, what was that, 2015? I think they won the grand final over there when he kicked the drop goal to win it. It's an absolutely amazing coup to have him over here and at Saints. And again, it's one of those that you need to get to. You need to go and listen to what a great, because he was a great. I think he won the Dally M 4 times. He scored the most points for the Aussie national team. He's just a fantastic player, and it's just going to be such an interesting evening.
Yeah, like we said earlier, the kits are a great Christmas present. Imagine that for one of your dads.
Yeah. One of
Or
your
your-
dads. We're not filming Wigan TV here.
Imagine that for your dad.
Yeah.
Here's a ticket to go and watch Johnathan Thurston. A nice meal beforehand here. I think Pete Emmett is going to be hosting. An hour of Johnathan Thurston telling us a little bit of his life story and his career, and then it'll be opened up to the floor for questions, 7 till 11. And again, another great use of this stadium. The fact that we've got the facilities to be able to put on such events, good revenue coming into the club as well. If anybody who wants tickets, I will put the link in the YouTube video, below the YouTube video, or if you go to the redvee.net homepage, the Twitter, the Facebook, you will see the links on there. I would imagine those tickets are going to be quite popular.
Yes, yeah, you'd have thought so.
So don't leave it too long because you wouldn't want to miss out. And I think, are we pretty much done?
That'll do.
If I lose 6 stone, I'd get into that small shirt.
Not a chance. You won't get your head through the gap.
But yes, red or blue for you?
Blue. I like the blue one.
Yeah, blue.
Shame they don't do a Corus and sky blue one, but
Don't
I clash a bit with the red.
Don't get ideas, Saints. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and we will catch you whenever we've got something else to talk about in a couple of weeks. See you soon.